Mema shofo nacho na mama omaimuni nyina akwadba aba off enwumrensem ye de ebramo se off KASE3BO mediani nana akwasi amofo me na Ghana ne agimatum se eba kan KASE3BO ni mu nkyeremu a me na medikan yensem yi etwagu e wo Facebook off TV sanso ena udru YouTube obe live off TV afi se okọ Google Play Store ya app kama da hwa ubetimi a download you edi aba o phone so na afi abribia na ye beba live no unso betimi de won sabo so na woni edi nkitahudie wo niema biada yeyemu edachina refinance tap international betina se ni aye osom kese e fane specific prayer ye be sase anopa non so ne fa na ya pontumi no Taifa Johnson spare parts for na chiwa ena yebutu yenhye ensem no ni eba bedimu akotire no ebi Gamante epese wochire wona woton asase ewo insutini eso a woye ohene ebiada afi red sec asase evacuation ewo weja nsuyira etumi ayiri be se nipa apem sisi amika so munya baabi a omudi omuti eto yebesansu asem ewo weja hwa biemu wabra oso empia ono ena wo hye weja ana wodi weja so semra sebedwani wode ne nsem aba betudwa afa nsuyiri no eho sana menu ka se yebehye afie ebeboro wo ha ebaako a menu tiwei omatumi ayira ewo nsuyira etimi akoso ewo weja gbawe afi yediani ebetremu na yetimi akopiemu ewo galamse amena etimi ebuokum enipa mienu amenu ka se enipa nan a omunyina ato nananom ewo ensiedo yediani betrom su ewo Pristia eho ena hit gold force etimi amasika $20 million so mumfanye imputu enyuma sanso ena menu ka se Ghana for mu free South Africa baye omonsema hodo na omotimi ejina so akasa edi ama oman Ghana yedi eni nso ebetremu ewo South Africa menu ka se wudi oni tiem ewo Dabana eye basabasa ya ekoso ewo migrant hono ene omesanso ye trekase pa menu ka se sisie ensam no eda so ekoso afi Julius Malema efre Africa for se wonfa won ho yemfa enche won ewo ni abam titro ene oman Ghana afi eberemu ewo US menu ka se ya tre Ghana ni bia wo ye opemfo ene ne ba na dien ene o maya yatumi akire wonom medame wuto na amakwa aba afi mi ba don hriba ko edi enimu yi ensem no sani etie no mesanim etumi edi amo mami fa ensanumu enchomu entumi enfamawa esasia na mesasia e de free gamante kintekite kusru autosumienu ena de bufuo kase pa etumi ekasa e de ati ayemfonom ene asase ruanoma wono eton asase ewo ensuo ekwanso ewa bra okohwe miaye a ensuwili etimi ebuafa so ewo weja dama wabuenu etino osi akransu yili no mu bebre eye nipa nkasa na wode won ensa etumi edisem ema sane ma no etumi ebamu osi se wo ye ohene ana nipa binum na sikasem ti utonsu asase ewo nsutene eso nsutene eho a etwase police ensa etimi so mu enam so emotimi bo police fo ekoko se aban eni nipa biada ensam fata na obeye no ho se wo ye ohene ode no be sense asitomu na nsase no beton no ebe baabi ani kwase oton asase no se ebe nsuo eho eye miaya eye afromu ene obo police fo kokko se won chi obiara ode no be se saade no emu yentie ensema gamanche etimi editude.
We believe that everything is on course. What we are asking is that government agencies and then also the regional minister and the MMDAs enforce the bylaws. Nobody should be allowed to build in the waterway. If it's wrong, it's wrong. We have to get to it. Demolitions are painful, and I give sympathies to that, but we would have to enforce it because this will continue to cause loss of lives, and this is something we cannot control because it's Mother Nature, you know, in its expense. So today, what I have for this press is that government agencies, chiefs who are selling lands, you know, are flood-prone areas, and I mean sites where must be kept as green areas, must really be held accountable for some of these things. And it's important today that our bylaws are enforced to the fullest level. Thank you very much.
Mi boremu ewo ensemfu from ane de ni ekwa kopiemu ewo soafo a ono ene hwe enkran nyina so me no kasei otimi de nani ekokyeremu ewo weja gbawe ni nyina no eye weja dama yetumi abie amansu yiri kase etumi afa eho nyina da ene nipa abeye apemba ko ena me no kasei omu enya baabi emfa omuti ento ene wunsuomu wodan yesinsuom ade biada wo ye no ensuomu se wobetimi mpa kofia atesa wafa tade na watena so atimi akwa unioma ya wagana ha na sensem ni bi etumi esi ye wabla ye bi akosomoda ma de ayo ne kase etumi dibre wona na ewo voter me no wuka sei we ya nkwanko ye voter na mo makoye weja na wonye ne edi kan ye bi ensu tade na de ha nya mane etumi adeba enam so am regional minister na ni kwachemu ho enu na wocho ni nsem etwese na waban be ye de obetimi bia na omo a ensu di na ka wo mo no ye tumi apagya wonom ede o mafiri ho ede o maba enkonkon so na akwawe so a ebetimi aboa wonom ema motumi nya baabi de o muti ato aduane o mu bedie no mo bese no aban no hwese obeye saade no ede ama nipa ebeye apema sane ma no etimi ato wono eno.
I wish to state that the Weja Dam has been opened and the situation has had significant effect on surrounding communities and infrastructure within the enclave. The controlled release of excess water becomes necessary due to heavy rainfall and rising waterfalls in the dam to prevent structural damage and ensure public safety. Against this background, the Regional Security Council, after the press conference, will undertake an inspection exercise to assess the level of destruction and evacuate affected persons. I further wish to assure the public that the Greater Accra Regional Coordinating Council remains committed to working with all stakeholders to protect lives and property throughout the rainy season. We will continue to monitor the situation closely and take all necessary interventions to ensure the safety and well-being of our people.
na ewo swafo ekasemu no na wo twani nsemu se etwase Ghana BBC a yetumi afre eye emergency service for entam eni kwase metam me phone ana metam me kasa mfamu ene na ene me nam TikTok na me video Facebook na me de to se me na me di kanya me video ye esi ya se ya kwansio se ye nsuyiro se ya wo hawo ejasisio ye mfra emergency service no entam para no mu endu ho na entumi mu a na mom say be for mobile phone na ye video wa bra betumi aboa ma saade na no atwa no ye nhwe ne nya saade no na ne nsem no kire se wa bra yetumi bie waja tade no na nam so ma nsuo ni sase eba no enipa bebere hu ye na nka mo no mu ho kwan say yetumi free emergency service no mo de o mani chemu ho na mo tumi ba so ano na nso kwabra ne tumi video ahodo edi ba begu ni phone so ene nsuo bra mi fie o ene nsuo ye sei wa bra ye ba mo asotre no na tese nsuo no etumi ayiri edi afa emia bebra eben ho na ye ntie nsema regional minister Eddie Tujo.
Our doors are always open. Never hesitate to let us know. Sometimes, we would wish you give us more phone calls to alert us as to the happenings within the region so that we can take active measures in solving some of the issues within the district. For instance, yesterday we were told that one 8-year boy was swept, during the rain. And so some of the people behind, their interest was only to take videos and pictures to share instead of calling on us, to take immediate action. So please, we are begging of you, let us know of anything so that we can assist in that regard.
Regional Minister and Samuel Oklu Esanso etumi Eddie Tujo say sisi amenuka say assemblies na ya shawon se onko bubu edan biada wosi ediesi nsuo anemu ene emfa ho se wo ya wahene se wo ya abamu panyini wabra wosi dade esi nsuo mu e won krankro kasie mu no kan hu se enamoso enamansu yiri aban kran ene ne mpatamu efisodoma nkoma baade no obonsuo bone kwan enam sa kwabrani etumi akwasi nsuo edan die si nsuo na mu a nsuo ni to a enya ni kwan famunum ate se etwi edifa baabi enya bra nsuo betumi asi nsuo kwan enti etwi difa baabi sana na nam so na di adwone aba ye hwe eye tade kase a ye bia kofo ho na amane be ya eye won esisi dan die si baabi a eni kwaso mu sisi anka ye bia nsuo na ebetimi akofo ho na nka namu a na akogu apumu wa bra nka nkaka wo bia dan eno ne adren eni nyansa omde yeye nanso anfunum binum aton sase ahodo e de ama binum amsisi amenu kasei omasisi dan no e de sisi nsuo na gem enti ya sa asambe bia se omunko na afi omuntimi enkobubu edan bia da esi nsuo anam.
We allowed, honestly speaking, we gave them up to Friday, and tomorrow is Friday. So hopefully, Ochina up to Saturday there, we can assure you that the entire place will be cleared. Because we met the opinion leaders and this is the first time this is happening. And so we've also directed the MC, said next time they should find a nice place for them so where they can display their livestock. So we are on course. Sometimes almost see because the place wasn't fenced into Adisa they come to the streets, but upon when you go there you see that they fence the entire place, and they've given us assurance so hopefully by Friday, Saturday the entire place will be cleared. And so we also monitor. I'm waiting tomorrow, myself and the team will go visit the place and see that indeed normal calendar it has been honored. You can also go there and verify, but our advice you go there on Saturday. We almost say this salah lasts for 3 days. 3 days. That was yesterday and Ochina. Until hopefully by Saturday the place will be clear. We'll make sure that the place will come back to its normal.
Mi bo aramu ewo wejagbawe mrase bejani eye Jerry Ahmed Saib ena etumi edinsem ababetu jana adisi ye edifiti ahomache no eba bepem na nwumre yi papa yi entumi empo enkofie menuka se omugina nsuonim ena omu eho ena wache enipa ebeye dunum omudi weche no na eno ana wakase nya brobeja ne manfo no ho enne enitina ni sentino o hwehwe animu se nipa beburu apema enso na tumi afa wono no obehwehwe temporal homes etumi ade ama won se de be ya ono hawa omu efamu no ombetumi afrim eno na wakase o hawi ano eyeden pa na eno na wotwe ni nsemu se ebi ma hwiri won adwuma niema won ntoma won TV won fridge any won suku books nyinada ni nyina tumi ahwe won enti enye se wono emrasebedwani a enam so ema omoto obama no no tumi kogire mu se emrasebedwani ade ama wono mo no obeye omu ayipemu na mu mprempren obepa baabi ama omo akotena yentie enshoma wajagba MP Jerry Ahmed Saib edituja.
The major focus was to get human life safe. So what I did quickly was to get these clear tracks and get most of the people out there to help them evacuate, vacate from their premises. So that was what we did. Most of them, we had to get them places to sleep. So we checked them out and took them to some high-rise buildings and guest houses. Okay. So we had to pay for some of them too. And you know it's a very big constituency, so we are still on checking this morning to see those we can help, evacuate, those we can support, and also to educate them that there is going to be some more spills. So it will be proper for them to rather move out than stay in and lose your life. I always say that when you were born, you didn't come with anything. Sure. And when you're going, you don't go with anything. So save your life first, and you can still acquire some of the things you have lost. So it's a crisis matter. You have more than 1,000 homes submerged.
Na owiemu ewo ninsemu no ena Jerry Ahmed Saib ebisa se eye anti-flood task force no efa no mo ya ye task force afini afibia de so mo hwe sensu ile hodu ekoso na enkoso biem ye tua wonka enu ntini task force no omo wo hefa enu ena o kyeremu echese afibiara ensu di ni ba nanso manfo ehu nsakraye ebiada titiro ni nkra ha na ene drains ene ho nkwane ba etwase ye titimu no ye ntumi ntitim gata sahodo no wo wajagbawe ho afene so na haw ne ba na ye sinkonya na ya nom hutin na kwabrane na fuden na ene wase life jacket na wodi ababa begina ho na wababa gisika kase e de afra ban ho na wakwa kodi ene no busa se task force no ejuma ye de ma wonom sawo monye no omo ya na ena momo soso ka ho bi ena masane ma we etimi atubu eja gbawefo ye ntie nsema Jerry Ahmed e kan ye editwato.
I mean, what we've virtually done is to spread ourselves. I've just seen that the MC has also come around. Yesterday we were in talks, so he told me he was also checking for the estuary to be open. And I'm here. He's just come here. I've been to New Wager. I know we're out, and NADMO is also doing their part. But largely, NADMO is under-resourced. They don't have anything. And I'm wondering what's happening to the anti-flood task force. What's happened? Because that was launched last year on the 3rd of March or 13th of March last year. They haven't come around. Nobody is helping. We need most of the drains, massive dredging in most of the drains. I'm talking about the storm drains, bigger ones. They need the Lafa, a whole lot of them. I went around about 4 days ago, and I had to call the MC to tell him that I would need him to release the drip machines, especially the excavator. I was willing to fuel it so that we would do this dredging. Unbeknown to me, there will be this spillage as well, because most of the drains are also choked. They are choked filled with grown weeds, and when you get to Tetegude Junction, there is a major drain. You see, it's all choked. If those drains have been dredged as well, all of this would have passed to some extent. But largely, it was based on notice. No notice was given.
Yeda su echemu ewo weja gbawe efrisemenu ka sei ohaw no atumi ayekase ewo hopa amanfo tipintin kwati ni suo menu ka sei se ensuo amfa woda ne ayeka nya bra obetumi anya ho entiase na enumu no na weja gbawe MC Felix Odatelamte atumi akase weja dam na obieye no ama amanfo ho yira won pa enu no se sei o se ye frɛ no se eye controlled spiller control ne wa hefa anu nti omu bia ya antumi ankonkofa baby papa enam so na di oye ne ade abai wɔsi wɔn adwumayɛfo ɛyɛ adwuma anadwo ne awia ɛde ebu esutware no sɛ nsuo no betumi akɔpum ɛno ɛna wɔka sɛ nkurɔfoɔ amanneɛ a wɔn nam mu no sɛ aban na nhwɛ animanimu yɛ ansiesie mfama wɔn a ɛna ade bɛkye no wɔnhwɛ ɔman Ghana ɛnyɛ abere a yɛbɛte asɛm dɛ na yɛntie nsɛm a wɔagya gbawe MC Felix Odatelamte etimi adi tudwa.
As we speak, we are just coming from Chukumi to open the estuary. We were there since yesterday up to now to open the estuary to ensure that the water clears from the community. The unfortunate aspect was that the Ghana Water Company didn't give the community a prior notice for us to maybe inform the community through the assembly members and other stakeholders within the community. Maybe even if announcements were made in the churches and other things, people would have known that this is the situation ahead and how to avert that situation. But nothing of that sort happened. But yes, still we've been able to contain it, and we pray that in the next 2-3 hours, with what we've done at Chukumi, the situation will come down for residents to have their comfortable peace within the community.
Well, it's been said that this happens often. Isn't there a long-term plan to maybe relocate all these people and maybe ensure that this place is not made a residential area again? Because anytime there is a dam spillage, they bear the brunt.
The dam has been spilled for some time now. Since I became an MC, the spillage has been on, but it is not in this direction. This one, it was open at the blind side of everybody. What we know usually, happens usually is the control spillage, where we inform assembly members, we inform the assembly.
This isn't a controlled spillage, but the Ghana Water Limited says it's a controlled spillage.
No. When you go there right now, you will see that all the gates are overflowing, and it's even overflowing to the brim of the dam. Yeah, when you are even standing on the concrete of the dam, the water is coming up there. So where is the control? And where is the information? Ghana Water's message came in on the 27th, that is yesterday. And yesterday you are opening the gates to spill out water. So how do you say it's controlled? Yeah.
Wow. So now, what is the plan for these residents? Do you have a safe haven for them? Are you moving them to places where they can stay for the next 2-3 days? Or what actually are you also giving them relief items from the NADMO?
Yeah, I'm with the NADMO. We've called the NADMO region and the national, and we are putting such packages in place, and very soon we'll see what to do about that.
But are you taking them to? Do you have any safe haven for them?
Yeah, we have safe havens within the municipality, and we've communicated it to the assembly members. We've made provisions of cars and other logistics that can help them move from their current locations to those safe havens, so that at least they will have a comfortable place in the interim to ensure that they are safe. So because life is precious and is the most important thing as at now. And from yesterday till now, we've not recorded any casualty. And we say we pray that it doesn't happen, because we don't want any life to be lost, and that is why we are putting in all those measures. When you come to the schools that are close to the dam, like St. Jude, St. Joseph, we've asked that those schools should be closed. Those children should not go to school. Like the Oblogo school also, we've asked that the Oblogo school also should be closed for the meantime, so that the children will be at home and will be with their parents, so that the parents will have their eyes on them.
And currently there is lighthouse as well.
Yeah.
So you've told ECG to put up all the lights.
Yeah.
Okay, Nabo, thank you so much. I wish you all the best as you go around to assess the situation. So.
Whoa, wager gba wen sansam ya enkofo nya baby entena amanfo no mehwe won ejapade no enam eso ema NADMO regional director Dennis Nate ajano etumi akase evacuation no ekoso chese menu kase ye twinkofo foforo no e de won efri nsu yirinim e de omo ko baby a ensuo no entumi enka wo mo eno na wo twani nsam se wo de nipa ne komia ya ensuo entumi enduru won wo se wo le hwehwe aduane afi impa any ayaresa etimi adiama won said ye beya 1 hour wonamu no omu ebetumi afrimu etumi adi amawon na yentie ensema NADMO regional director Dennis Nate ejano etumi ekai.
Simply means that already NADMO, we know these places are part of our major backbone area, so we've already done our preparedness. So we have the chief against. Yesterday, all those evacuated we sent them there. That place is a very high ground and it's safe. Unfortunately, yesterday some of the residents were trying to disturb us, but they agreed later on when they realized that the water levels were coming up. So we do all these houses, we evacuated all of them.
na ewo anumunu na afofo no ma wo nso etimi etewo se timamfo a wonum ewo weja gbawe empesua so ene ne mantamu edi wansam etimi edi tuja efanso yiri no ene na bi mu kasa sisi amekasa kura pieto no pantes omu ensebi omo obokotre kwantesa kwabla ni nimpo na wo so ne mtumema na atade ase no peja obehu na dejemu emema ni bi nso wo wa ene me no ka sei yesie binum boxer shot nko a ene hye wo no omudi enam ensuo enim ne sentino omo stress aban emeko wo mo a sanso na foforo nso ade tu edwa se eniema ya setrem niema nyina da omo tumi ahre omo freje omo tv even waja bawe baby a omo municipal office ewo me no ka sei wudi wani akirem wo ha enkrata bia wo bia asai ensuo no afa ni nyina da wudi wani kiremu ewo police station amanfo case ahudu egu ho ene omo mpa ye se engu kopun twaso de a ene case ni nyina no ensuo asesa papers bia ede ne ko banga ahudu ensuo na wuramu afa omo nkrata asem kese asefem na yentie nsem a wona eye asetenemu ede ma won a omo te ho etimi ede tuja.
How have you been affected?
This year, no, me the brand pretty much me buy and to say since and very bad.
Bad time, bad now. Say that.
Me could me put around 5 to 5 minutes. Me to say so no upper inside.
Hello.
Okay, no, your party will be full.
It is only a bit for and
your doors.
Is this the first time I will experience this?
Yes, this is my first time.
So previously, no, not to him, I
no, this side.
Not all stroke across.
Yeah, this side.
Okay. How would you describe it and what help? And what then I because it would be an area.
So I need them women last say. Your mattress. You just say, and you want baby, akunya, baby. Yeah, a bit my.
Na your mama hint say. Insuon eba
Nina de Mati Bisa. Sitting in Taman could be a bit maybe be a phone back. And through Bisa.
It's a bad time, Ben, and insuon at the saber. Midnight.
In the morning.
Yesterday.
But that's another
okay, can I speak with you as well?
Okay.
No. Let me speak with you.
Okay, we not to answer the morning.
Okay. But I want somebody who can speak English. Well, Nanka. Okay. Into Cecilia, no man, no more than him.
How about that house? A day 2.5. It's a young one. Can't you not move for say young one? A day 2.5. Anytime so I'm feeling back up. It's imagine a day 2.5 times 4 days. Rana. I say, get them no meaning. I say, the coach my buy TV and part then be say. It's a sermon. You're young. Good morning, it's so you know, you mean access. Yes,
wo insuyili echi ena assembly no etimi edia baba to just sisiano wa yeta na fofra ewo suchare no ho se nsuo no entimi enkobo epumu entama omodi excavator ne niam de asisuo etumi adua tuma edia akobo epumu a me no ka sei esubonten akobo epumu eno na authorities no egidi se ye beboa ama suchare no etimi afa ntam etumi akọ wabra ebema nsuyili no etumi ate kakra ewo wona etumi afa won emu na yenhwe wabra omotimi abie nsuo no etimi akọ edi akọ bopum.
Allah, chief, I read, chief.
Medami hutau achebwafo enkato sima entete ebeye eduesia na afi meba mebora ensem ne mu eye etimi ede amaw.
Order 4 Apostle Paul Kofi Odro ne Refiners Chapel International asafumuni nyina eto ensafrel sebra na ene yembesom ewo Accra Taifa Junction spare parts fo no echi hope
ene yensom kwesiade di enini ene kwesiade bia anopa nonko sa enso na eda efiade bia eyempaibo kese pa eno so ye anopa nonko no sa nyame enhiraw
maybe as gold, pure gold.
Every morning, your skin begins a new story, a moment in the mirror to care, to refresh, to begin again. She starts with a turmeric clay mask, drawing out impurities, revealing a cleaner, healthier glow. Step into the shower and let your skin breathe. Boss Lady Bona Brightening Shower Gel, bringing your natural radiance to life. Boss Lady Bona Brightening Body Lotion, deeply moisturizing, softening your skin, leaving it smooth, radiant, and alive. Because your skin deserves more than care. It deserves attention. It deserves love. 100% organic, pure, gentle, effective. Feel the glow. See the confidence. Be your best self every day. For more details, contact us on 0246 505 174 or 0500 677 112. We are vetted and approved by FDA. Boss Lady Bona Cosmetics. Your glow begins here.
Na wejan samia yetumi etabiri ni nyina edibra wo off bibi esia ye ne edikan edibra o ansa wona aka etumi edi akan ho no na ye borwamu ewo mmea ya hodo no etise tetegu eni oblogo eye weja empatamu wo nyina da menu ka sedie eni wodi wani atwemu wa enya bra ubetimi ehu se edan ana baby a obefampo asase pese wudu na betia so edi akofie chese enso na manipa mpempem atumi atu edi afri ho suku adwuma ani agudie enyina atumi ejai emiaye binum enipa chese wudi kanun na watumi atena so atumi akofie ansa na watumi mpa koyi bibi edi asha na enoma bia hu behia se baby a wokono ubetumi edi akọ emiaye bimpo minu ka sei edin untimi fa kanunu mpo emfa so enu na omosi ayom tise sininu kire se abowo mpusa esan no atowo mo enti nipa ne extra ban se sisi aban no ntimi nkowo mo a na niema wodo a omo ebehia ni baby aban ne di omo kono wontimi emfa wo mo enko entem na yenhwe sede eniema esibi ekoso ewo weja bawi. Yakona yakako piemu ewa asante mantamu ayante asamde ene yeda soria ekroa yefra ho se German kwanta ewa Amansia Central District emuno ni nane se menuka se galamse amena etumi ebu edekum marima makomako enaya omotimi ato nananom ewo ensie edo eno ena enamso ema policefo a omo ewo eya Amansia Central District Jacobum emu etimi de omani etremu ho akwakoji emuno edo omakwakobu eye Jacobu aban aya resabia bebia emu eguo na afi etumi ebam emu enam so ema ede kokobo foforo ede boga na mrantie se galamse liku mrantie ene mabawa enu ntino yenhwe ye ho esu eye na yenhwe se de ne masi because ewo Jacobu German nkwanta
Nothing on the no.
Zebo eremu ewo nsemfu from ne yakwa kopiemu ewo Hit Gold Force Company ena mnuka se wudi oni etremu ewo Bogo Supristia omotumi atabiri akwasibro ni sika eye $20 million etumi edi amanfo nom ne nananom omo wase omonje na mpuntunjuma esefata no omu entumi emfanye na eno omo chemu se mfianum nie a omo ebeje ye so omu tu efoma gudi e wo honom omotumi abo wonum ebre na we yade a ebeboa ema omotumi edi ahye wonsuku mu ejuma ne asetene mu ebetumi edi abo wonum enam so ema managing director Patrick Mensa etumi akase mining companies no esese wo ma communities no etimi enya wo so emfaso ene utu eye mining ewo communities mu a eni kwase sika no nkwa wofa nemo bomodin se yesuku eya ayaresabia ana se ejuma mu bebie binu mo ho na won na wo ho no etimi enya asetena pa yentie nsema managing director Patrick Mensa etumi ekan.
Today is not merely a ceremony. Today is a statement of belief. I believe that mining must not only extract gold from the earth, it must also unlock opportunity for the people whose land carries that gold. Today, we officially launched the 5-year community development plan of Hit Goldfields, a commitment of $20 million over the next 5 years. Thank you. Over the next 5 years, directly targeted at transforming lives across our divisional areas through investments in education, healthcare, enterprise development, infrastructure, and most importantly, jobs. But before we speak about where we're going, it is important to remember that we came from somewhere. When Hit Goldfields assumed responsibility of the Bogo Supristia mine, we did not inherit a thriving operation. We inherited a collapsed mine. A mine whose underground workings have been flooded. A mine whose operations are shut down for more than 24 months. A mine burdened by unpaid salaries, unpaid pensions, unpaid severance obligations, and unpaid statutory commitments. Today, through direct and indirect employment, the mine already supports 1,500 jobs, putting income back into homes, supporting families, and helping local businesses recover. Within 5 months of active operations, the company has spent in excess of 150 million Ghana cedis on procurement within our local.
enam so ema heat God force etumi aye ediama yenuanoma omo ewo bogo so eni pristia eno wohina wono ena edi bogosu anim ana pristia himan anim nana ntabu apra etumi akase enema maye no oda masepa na afi omo baba eni yoyoyo se ebri ensanso emrabiemu woni kasemu no ena otro ni nsemu ade trese sa dwumadie yi a omotumi eyeyi ebeboa ama amanfitiase pa edi ama wonum ewo nsuku mu apomudimu ena afi enwuma eyemu eno ena wakase etwase mining communities no omo etumi gina ye se ne be betumi aboa na nkoso kase etumi akoso na yentie nsema pristia himan enhene na ntabu apra edase ene nsema oditu eja.
I think this initiative will go a long way to transform our communities and make changes within the mine operation area. For a long time, we don't see any commitments from any previous operator, unlike this one. So it is beginning of a good thing to happen. And we have to ensure that we select sustainable development and make proper accountability to our people so that we can see good use of this fund as we go forward. We have selected a lot of projects. We have to make sure that this project come into reality. This is not the only project that we are looking for. There are more, but one step at a time. So we believe that within that 5 years, there will be a total transformation within our catchment area. It's so small, it's big. I mean, we haven't mined for even a year, and we are getting 20 million 5-year development plan. Is a good initiative. We are starting it small. So I believe that after 5 years, definitely there will be changes, and we will go on. Because in the past, we don't even hit $1 million. But this time around, a year, 1 million for community development. A journey of 1,000 might begin with a step.
Me boromu awon samfu fromu atimi adi ama oman Ghana na me no ka sei ya daya hutawo na yetumi akwaba na afi ye ba ibeto ansam so nana ma ye daya hutawo na ye nkomra afi me ba metimi ato aso dia magana fo. Roman samnimu ebiamu ademo man Ghana na yediani ekwakwachemu awo Ghana foa omukodi ensensem awo South Africa enam mikopa bibi aba bedia yeto ede se wonso se won krata na woni krata no bomodin na fa woni echemu awo woman mu na kacha wa banse eniama wo won omfansiesie woman na etumitina ho na ye adwuma enam so ema menu ka se ntonsasie kosopa ye bubinum na ye play binum na ye die binum so toss we from nsem ye bo binum atuo enam so magana ban etumi ekofai enipa omudi kankra eye mpem miensa timi do moni ebepiemu e o man Ghana mu na enumu nu na kotoka international port yetimi ebowra binum na enu omu edi nkomo edefa eniema hudu omotimi akomu na are hopa ebum bebre ese ayeto omutuo eji wonka edi free wonsem enam xenophobic attack no emu enti eni nyaya Victor Esu a wodene nsam edi tu eja sanso no kase sisi o kase etu aye bon no nam so ema live bullet eda so ewo ne backbone na otimpintin kwa kase pa eno ne nam so magana fo bebre na ere aho ebi nso ye sotra hodo a omoje ye ebinum cars ahodo a omowo na wodi ye ni a yentie said the name si bi koso are ho pa e de ma won ekodi South Africa
opa ma me nchiro
And then I said sorry
but nyame ena maba bedu mi kromo de boni bi o ma ni bia me de ache wo se me so ma yo mo boni so a o mo fa nche me still life goes on.
Yene wafefo no bi edin komo no bi ka say ne car ne ade a wo nyina wagya wo honom wo be enioma ben sa na wo hwe wachi a wabo brenya wo hono mo a wantimi amfa bia ama
salon ho me was salon a 40 feet container be long one omo betwa container no some time ago attack iba is still amasa be bubu container no afamu ni o manyina me petofo kra na minya because say that dey na ye no obi aso say bia say hu yonko gana ni kra be ye abeka say bia manage hu bat no say that dey na ye me koto see ya na you don't know what the future carries because the future is pregnant. Nobody know what the future is coming to give, you know. So they come by. So I just leave it and ran away because if you have life, you have everything. Yeah. So I lost my salon, but I think the future is bright. Thank you very much.
I wish you all the very best. Welcome to Ghana.
I've been hijacked before, and I've been shot upon, and they took my car from me, and then I still got a bullet rightly in my spine, and which they failed to take it out. So those are some of my experiences which I encounter in South Africa. Currently, we're waiting for the government, and the government is going to give us a job and also make an
Yajaya hutau na yakwa bana fi metimi aboremu ewa amononi nsemu atimi ediama omai Ghana for. Mame na mi hutau na mi nkonwa me ba meto am kase ebo no so ediama.
Every morning, your skin begins a new story, a moment in the mirror. To care, to refresh, to begin again. She starts with a turmeric clay mask, drawing out impurities, revealing a cleaner, healthier glow. Step into the shower and let your skin breathe. Boss Lady Bona Brightening Shower Gel, bringing your natural radiance to life. Boss Lady Bona Brightening Body Lotion, deeply moisturizing, softening your skin, leaving it smooth, radiant, and alive. Because your skin deserves more than care. It deserves attention. It deserves love. 100% organic, pure, gentle, effective. Feel the glow. See the confidence. Be your best self every day. For more details, contact us on 0246 505 174 or 0500 677 112. We are vetted and approved by FDA. Boss Lady Bona Cosmetics. Your glow begins here.
Jabo etumi eremu ewo amanoni nsema ne yakwakopiemu ewo South Africa sisi amenuka sei omoje ntenhe ewo wiasim enam omo nsam ne omo niama omo ye edi apam abibifo a wonom ewo omukroma ukuta krato wuni krato yasiko krom ne kacho ban se wonye niama ye na menuka sei ne omotimi dia bo nipa entokwa kase patimi akoso ewo eye Durban emu na ne nyano eyo presindulula Dudula omoni ekuro foforo etimi akon ewo ntokwa emum wabla wono erika say tia undocumented migrant no and I'm so almost South Africa more employment ni immigration asam no etumi ni mpapemu aba afin so no omuwie bi meja simpio ni bema so ebe kan sama hudo etumi ede try say omumpa bia ewo ho obiada enkon kuro mo bia adwuma ye begu no enu ti no ewiase nyina mundi wo bia eka isenti no omodi omo yenti ensema South Africa for etimdi tuja ene ne me no kasa sisie ekoso ewo Durban. Heibo echogozo Heibo chogozo
We cannot maintain the whole of Africa. When you check the whole of Africa, if you go to school, you must pay for yourself. If you go for a clinic or a hospital, you pay for yourself. Why only South Africa? Out of 53 countries, it has to be a free for all. And not maintain the whole of Africa. If they think we are causing xenophobia, they must go back to their countries. We don't want them anymore here. We fought with the white people for a very long time. Today, the very same economy, it has been inherited by the foreigners. We, that's anymore. These girls who are sleeping with foreigners, they must never think they're going to control us. This is our country. We fought with the white people for a very, very long time with the white people. So all of them, they must go. And the Section 13 of 2002 is clear. People who should come here are...
War and some echoku our South Africa omutimi etu enkofo ye bibi mamu fo say yempa no biem ewo ye kro no so no omo enko mukro na omuntimi enko kwatra nko ye adwuma mpeso mo ye no ewo ho emu no and I'm so my South Africa politician Julius Malema ono nso etumi ejina senka yento no so ba so mampayini etumi asra de ma Africa fo se won fa won bone emfa nche won emfumso bia waye di biada no no de ifiti daba ko no wakasa ade atia sanema wonyina nanso nam so mo opposition ti no aba no emfa wo nsam enya hwe wontia wo ensam no manga na mpo na mayeso ena mo munya fa hodie oka Dr. Kwame Nkrumah sika wotam ade ba ye Diabla Intelligence Rollins emwani sika wo de boa wo mo wabra na South Africa omo ni dam na omutiem ilelelele baba zilelelelio zilelelele baba zilelelelio nkosisi keleli Africa na omutiem so omope Africa omope fa hodie na mefune so omfama wo mo omobe ya fa hodie pa Ghana ene Nigeria so na ba ne sen ena ne ono na timi abokwan ede ma wo no ofa kwan ne so bia utumi aka kire ne se obesei ekwan no enu nti no wose omani awupa ewo ne ekoso no eho enu nti no wode chopa kase etumi edima Ghana for any Africa for ye yomusano na yentie nsema Julius Malema attitude.
Find it in your good heart, because Africans, you are good people. Find it in your good heart to forgive us. We are sorry. We are ashamed of ourselves. And we sincerely apologize for this madness. We are sorry. Please don't treat all South Africans the same. We are dealing with these criminal elements who want to project us as people who do not love our own brothers and sisters. Forgive us. We come from a traumatized past and we are struggling in finding ourselves. We are still in the process of soul searching and will ultimately one day know that we are part of Africa. Our oppressors, those who have taken away our brains and mind, are the ones who have instilled in us the hatred of our fellow African brothers and sisters. It is not of our own making. We are still working on ourselves because they've said to us, we are better than Africa, and some amongst us still think exactly like that. We'll soon realize that we are nothing without our continent. We have no any other home except this continent. If things go bad here in South Africa,
na awo ni kasemu ebiemu nu ena wote ye national television so ena wotumi ekase ani Ghana fo eye wo hamiensa ye pam wonom no mibu say adwuma na South Africa fo hwehwe no e wo hefa Julius Malema ebusa say Ghana fo free South Africa no adwuma ba South Africa na wose ne eye eyade a edim papa mu ebeba Africa mu nanka bibima ye nyina mfa wodo ene kro ye emfantena yanka nyuma hodo South Africa ewo wo man Ghana mu ho MTN ye South Africa dia DSTV Absa ene Angli Gold se nyuma nanyi se Ghana fo si wo monso empene amamunye dwuma Ghana enya South Africa egu yenwe nwuma kase etise nimfa so ade bre yen na no mumpo no yemosa se nwuma na wo Ghana ha no eye Ghana fo na yemu nwuma na eye mrofo na South Africa fo ne mrofo na ena sa yemu adwuma e wo man Ghana ni sanjuno busa se Ghana fo wa ha miensa aban no betabiri wonom e de o ma bepiem e wa ka international airport a obi apapa mu e kwa ne tena bia no e de adwuma e de abra South Africa fo ana yentie nsema Julius Malema ebisa.
Because Ghanaians are gone now, 300 of them. How many 300 of jobs were created after the Ghanaians have left? So it's just a myth, it's a lie, which they are using to further divide us, to perpetuate colonial divisions that were created in the past. And you say, no, I hate colonialism. I was a student in Fees Must Fall, we must decolonize education, we must decolonize this, we must decolonize that. But the borders must remain. The borders are actually the most practical thing that was brought about by colonialism. And you can't say you are against colonialism, but you support the borders. It's never consistent like that. The Ghana response was not necessary because it now creates an impression that we are all like that, when it is certain section of our society that needs to be contained by law enforcement. And one Ghanaian lady was saying, you see, the problem is, and I wouldn't have taken this option. The problem is we're being beaten in front of the police and the police are not doing anything. That's the problem. And when this opportunity came for me to leave, I left because if the police can't defend me, it means the state is in agreement with the people who are beating me. So we think it was too quick. We will still resolve this, and President of Ghana should have